Hey, thanks for stopping by. I've got Keith Richards' Riff Cousins episode 12 for you. Stick around. Thank you for indulging freestyle interpretation, good times, bad times. Sort of Jack White hillbilly style take on that. Reason I got to thinking about that song is because I found this transcription book of the London Years box set, the singles collection. I think that box set came out the same year as Steel Wheels. Pretty sure. Anyway, the reason I went into my utility room, into my bin of instruction books, is because I wanted to look at 19th Nervous Breakdown, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Good times, bad times, the tuning, low to high, C, F, B flat, E flat, G, C. It's the same intervals as standard tuning. And you can tell Keith is doing his standard tuning moves, especially when he walks up to that B7 turnaround. I'm pretty sure that is the correct tuning. 12-string detuned guitar, maybe he got it from Leadbelly. I don't know at that point. But the thing that really strikes me is this lick here. It's right around the corner from the Honky Tonk Women lick. I mean, we're this close to it. In my video essay about Ry Cooder and open G tuning, which I'll put a link to above, I was willing to concede that Ry maybe had shown Keith that lick. But now I'm retracting that. He had that in him anyway. He just maybe needed somebody to remind him of it, how to do it in open G tuning. But there it is. There's the seed of it anyway. So let me get a guitar tuned, or let me tune this one to standard tuning. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. I wanted to talk about this shape, 19th Nervous Breakdown. Keith is doing a sus move. This book calls it just E sus. I think technically it's an E sus add 9. It's got the 9 and the 4. So Keith was doing that first, before open G. And then when he learned open G, or relearned it, or whatever, he would do both shapes, sometimes inside of the same riff, like on Happy. Right? Sometimes we would only do the second and third string suspension, like on Soul Survivor from Exile. And I should note that Keith continued to do the, we'll call it the paleo Keith riff, in standard tuning, like on live versions of Give Me Shelter. He did in 1993, playing the sharp 4 of A to get that sound. Really cool. back to the normal suspension. Alright, now Keith does this, when he plays it now, he plays it in the E shape, like this, which I don't like as much. It might have more to do with him playing the, is it Les Paul Jr. with P90 pickups? I don't like him on that guitar. I may get flamed for this, but I don't like it. Alright, I have to give honorable mention to Brown Sugar, despite it being a Mick riff, but it too has both suspension shapes. As an aside, you know how you can tell often if it's a Mick riff versus a Keith riff in open Gs? Mick will go all over the neck, up and down the neck. Like, listen to High Wire from the Flashpoint live album. Alright, Keith would very rarely use that many chords. He just doesn't need to. He'd rather leave the space if he can. Mick, being a less skilled musician, when he's chasing after an idea or a melody, he'll go up and down the neck. Sad, Sad, Sad is another example of Mick going from frets 0 to 12, 0 to 60 miles an hour, all over the place. So that's just an aside. All right, let me quickly wrap this up, and then I'll let you go. This suspension on the second and third strings that he's doing in standard tuning, he adapted that to open G. He took the 4/1 slash chord that he was doing in open D and E, like on Street Fighting Man, Stray Cat Blues, You Can't Always Get What You Want. He adapted that to open G. The vocabulary was basically all there. What Ry Cooder ended up doing by showing him open G was how to unlock that vocabulary that he already knew. And then from there, everything just exploded for Keith creatively. And the Honky Tonk Women lick from Good Times, Bad Times, that was there too. So we're calling this the Keith latency effect. If I had an alternate title for this video, that's what we'd call it. Keith latency. It was all there, just waiting to be opened up with the skeleton key that was open G tuning. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.